Hi everyone, it's Athena. Happy Friday, the 20th of August, 2021. So, how's everyone doing? Are we ready for the weekend? I am. Although I've got so much work to do, but it's keeping me busy. And I must tell you, the absolute epitome of this move is the element of surprise. I'm staying in California, yes, but where I'm going, I have no idea. I have to stay in the vicinity of where I live now because of my daughter. And I'm glad about that because I do love my area. However, much to my surprise, I have no clue where I'm headed. So remember that when you're feeling the same way, right? Because we're all dealing with something similar. We're going into the unknown where we have no idea. Literally, I have no idea sometimes who I am. None. So let's go around the wheel and see what's happening. Okay, for this beautiful Friday. All right, we're going to go Aries all the way to Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Let's start. I'm going to use, the vice versa deck, however Spirit tells me to do, and then the Tarot Royale. Now, why do I use these decks consistently? There's a reason for the madness. It is, I know you're going to think this is crazy. It is because I feel that that's my saving grace right now with everything that I've been going through. My saving grace is that the cards at least can remain the same. As crazy as it sounds, it is absolutely true. I'm just saying. All right, Aries. I'm going to do 2 cards and then a third with the other deck. Okay, we have Temperance, Sag, trying to balance out what? You're really trying to balance out who you are, how you feel about what it is that you're feeling and or thinking, right? Trying to balance out your feelings, truly. What do I feel and know at this moment and stage in time of my life, right? Let's see if Spirit will give us an idea as to what Aries, this is for Aries. Well, there it is, right? How do I feel about all of the pain that I have endured? I've had it really rough. And the only sacrifice is the sacrifice that I made for myself to realize that I'm the only one that can get myself out of my own way and how I think about certain things. Because it's not about anything else but the swords, right? And balancing out that yin and yang, the masculine, the left brain, the right brain, right? So Aries, you're trying to, establish a balancing of the yin and the yang of how you are thinking that this pain that you thought maybe at one time you couldn't get out of, you certainly know that you are the only one that can save yourself. If I don't want to speak right now. I'm having a hard time expressing my feelings for others. It could be also for whomever this, obviously if it applies, great. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. If you are dealing, let's just say, I'm like, what are these little things here? Sorry. If you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're trying to balance out how you're feeling and thinking about this relationship, right? Because I've been in this situation one too many times, and I'm not going to go back into that mindset of or situation that's going to cause me any pain, right? So it looks to me like, Aries, you have a lot on your plate in terms of how you're thinking and trying to balance that out, okay? Let's go. Taurus. Taurus, what? I love it. Let's see what the Emperor is going to manifest. Look at this. What are you worried about? Are you worried that you can't do whatever it is that you want in life? Are you worried about the sense of, what am I going to do next? Sleepless nights. It's all in your head. Come on, Taurus. It's all in your head. You've got this beautiful look. You're sitting on this block of stone, which means you're strong, strong-willed, right? You have all the tools right here. You have everything you need, and you have this beautiful cloak, red sash of stability and security, and behind you, the beautiful night sky. So because you're in the night sky, and you're armored. Oh yeah, you are. So you're very protective of what you're creating and how you're going to create whatever it is to show up in the world. Okay. There it is. And it is going to turn out exactly as you have envisioned it. So Taurus, whatever you're creating, try to envision it first instead of using your mindset to worry about it. Visualize it. Do a vision board of what you're creating and what you're manifesting, because it's all going to be fine. Spirit says, hello. It is a celebratory time as long as you get out of your own way. And usually that is the swords, because the swords make you go crazy. Not literally. Only if you allow this to affect you, will it affect you. Okay? Gemini. I just want to do a couple shuffles to keep the energy fluid. Okay. Gemini. Nope, too many. Gemini. Gemini. Wow, look it. Are you kidding me? Ace of Wands, and finally the Hangman is reversed. Freeing yourself to go do what it is you want, right? What is it that I want to do? Oh my gosh, you can do whatever it is you want because you have the beautiful Holy Spirit of the hawk. That's a red tail, by the way. And red tails follow you for the rest of your days, always. Once a red tail hawk is your spirit totem animal, this miracle of the Holy Spirit follows you to show you the miracles that you're going to experience and are experiencing in your life, right? And on that note, whatever you're getting ready to create or you're starting a new project, you're now ready to go for it, right? As you probably weren't, if it were if it were the Hangman regular, it would be you're not ready to do it. But because you're reversed, the Hangman is upright now, you have the vision. This is the Holy Spirit, and that's why you turned yourself around, right? You turned yourself around because spiritually you're ready to get going on a project, whatever it is that you're working on. Let's see what else Spirit wants to let us know. Also, he's wearing, these orange pants. And that is what? Your sacral chakra, which is creativity. You're at your highest peak, Gemini, of creativity right now. And emotionally ready. Oh my gosh. It's not only a matter of you're ready to take action, right, with the wand. Spiritual ascension, for sure. There is a spiritual ascension of a higher awareness that you know what it is that you want to create. And you're creating it with what? All heart. I love that. I love it. A new beginning. It's for others. If this is not a creative project that you're beginning, it is, now I'm ready to move forward with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If that is something that you indeed are ready to do, it looks like you have changed your ideas about what it is that you want. Maybe it's not a person per se. Maybe it's, all right, now I'm emotionally ready and available to start dating. I'm ready. I've changed the way I look. I'm looking at things, and or you're changing the way you're looking at someone. Okay, beautiful. Very nice. I have to tell you, the vibe is much lighter today than it was yesterday. But hey, don't we all have our days? Right? I mean, come on. We got to just pick up, dust ourselves off, and say, that was then, this is today. And live in the present moment. Cancer. Cancers. We had this King of Swords for sure before. And what's going on now? What happened that the Ten of Cups is reversed? Why are you feeling more logic? Why? Are you asking, why, Cancer, am I not feeling being in a relationship with potentially a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? You could easily be feeling out of sorts with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius if this is a love situation. Because look, right? So what? Maybe you had a fight. Maybe someone spoke out of line. Air signs have a tendency to speak their mind, for sure. You're not feeling something. You're having also, because you see the king is sitting on this throne of what? It is selenite. So this makes us happy when we're sitting on selenite, right? The crystal of selenite puts us in a happy mood. However, because it's cloudy, we're thinking too much and not feeling enough. Usually, or the mindset that you have right now is not pure as that selenite. Is someone walking away? Is someone leaving? Okay, let's look. Cancer, what's going on? Oh, there's like no conversations. You want to talk or someone wants to talk and you're like, I don't want to talk. I don't want this person to message me. I don't want to hear from them again. You might have had a fight and maybe you're carrying some resentment for someone who has hurt you and you're like, I'm emotionally not happy with someone. And if this is yourself, Cancer, then maybe it's just you need to give yourself a little time to get out of your headspace and more into what, write it down. Maybe this is a matter of no energy. Energy is being depleted here. The arrows are going down. So maybe you need to ground yourself and get back down to a more emotionally grounding energy versus being so dictative and authoritative. And if it's not going to happen this way, then I'm not going to compromise, right? This guy doesn't compromise. Not easy. It's not easy to get a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius to compromise, truly. Not unless you have good facts and figures to back you up. And if your energy is being pulled down by someone else, then you have every right, Cancer, to walk away. Leo. What's going on for the beautiful lions? Leo. Okay, so I want to make things happen, but man, am I tired doing it. You may be walking around looking good, feeling tired, right? You've had this before, Leo, where you're just carrying the weight of your past, and Spirit saying that's the reason why it's really hard to get yourself into a more manifestation, attraction, law of attraction pull, right? How can you pull? Look, I mean, seriously, how can you pull anything from the universe? The universe is saying you have everything you need right here, but this is how you're really feeling inside or outside, whatever. Your energy is depleted. You're pulling the weight of the world. Are you not in your element of strength? Because you're giving your strength and your power away. And Spirit's saying, keep your power so that we can figure out what it is that you are getting ready to do and to manifest and to grow. All right, let's see what else is happening for Leos. Let's look. Something that you heard, something that someone told you, someone sold you a bill of goods. I just heard it. Someone sold you a bill of goods that, you know better. Someone told you a story, but it's not the whole story. Someone's lied to you, or you're lying to someone about, it could just be you're lying in the sense of to save face, right? You don't see his face. You're lying to save face. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You just want to be left alone to create. But as long as you have, this could also be a child. You're carrying the weight of a child, you and a child not being on the same page. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel it's more just, I can't manifest anything with my child because, we're not vibing in the same way. This child may have lied to you, or you lied to them, not only to save face, but maybe the child wanted you to do something and you weren't able to do it, right? We do have Gemini and Virgo here too. All right? And you're carrying, maybe you just lied to save maybe you lied to someone to save your child. I don't know. Something happened here where you're carrying that burden. And the lie is not necessarily a bad, the lie of, thou shalt not lie, right? That kind of thing. Let's not go there. That's not what I'm saying. You're lying either to save your own self and or another. And it could be a child. It looks like it's a child. Or someone's manipulated you and you're like, that's not cool. Okay. Virgo. Okay. The end. Virgo, you just had this. I'm serious. The end of patterns, resurfacing. I'm free. I'm free to start over. I'm free to manifest what it is I want. I got a new job. I have a new idea. I'm going for it. I'm feeling great. Something that you're launching is really taking off. And you're free to, I think you're just free to come and go as you please, honestly. I think you have backup, like people that back you up, right? Your friends, your family. People that believe in you, Virgo. And now you're free to manifest and do whatever you want. There is something that you are doing that is really good in terms of you're being seen by the public eye. Whatever you're doing, Virgo, is being seen by others, right? Others are watching you. You could be on stage. You could be a performer. You could be a speaker. Yeah, people are watching. People are watching and they're very proud of you and your success. Wow, how nice is that, Virgo? It's about time, right? Very nice. Libra, sun, moon, and or rising. Libra. The Six of Cups reversed with the Knight of Swords, right? Is a knight in shining armor coming toward Libra? Is someone coming to talk to you? Are you waiting for someone to talk to? Have you not been talking to someone and you're like, oh, wow, now they're finally coming to say something? Or vice versa. You want to talk to someone. This guy looks like he's Romeo, right? I feel Six of Cups is like Romeo and Juliet, right? Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Or Juliet in this case. Someone is waiting for their true soulmate, soul counterpart to come. Where and when will my soulmate, soul counterpart ever come? Right? My knight in shining armor, where is he and or her? Obviously, this is not for those who are already paired up, right? Oh my gosh, what? All right, let's talk. I'm going to tell you the first thing I thought of was it's going to happen from anywhere from now until October. This money is coming in. So maybe like while you're waiting for your knight in shining armor, you get this stimulus check that you're like, holy crap, I'm good. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, you are waiting for someone who can fulfill, truly, who can fulfill every desire and need and want that you so desire or choose. So you're not settling. I mean, that's this card. You're not settling, right, Libras? We're not settling. We're not. You have to have every emotional, financial, spiritual, we have to be vibing on this 100%. Or don't come knocking. I'm serious. Okay, and it's coming. It is definitely on its way. And it will come if you are single, and look at my right palm is itching. So love is coming. You just have to wait up till maybe October. It's coming. And what? It's almost September. So it's good. All right. Let me focus on Scorpio. Scorpio, what is happening? You're trying to be strong, Scorpio, from a loss. You've had this reading before. So you're still trying to heal from a loss of a loved one. You're trying to heal from the loss, from the pain, from the sorrow. It could be also, could be a Leo. I'm not feeling that so much. I feel that it's just you're really still upset about, I don't know if it's a physical loss. For some it is, and for others it's just you lost someone that you really had a great attraction to also, because Leos are very attractive. So you could have lost someone who you thought was your person, and then, you know, there was a third party infiltration. Let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. Okay, yeah, it's love. You lost a love, so true. And you're trying with every ounce of strength to go day by day to heal. And you're going to have to give yourself some time here. Okay, so don't jump the gun, Scorpio. If this applies to those Scorpios who are truly in a mourning stage, you need to give yourself time to mourn and not go jumping into another relationship. If anything, jump into your work, if that applies, for sure. Because if you jump into another relationship while you're not healed, you're going to find the same type of situation again. You will. You'll attract the same type of person. Okay. Now, if it's a loss of a physical loss who has crossed over, my condolences, and yet it is a celebration, okay? The death is only the death of the body. Sag. We're not looking at someone. We're not talking to someone. We're feeling a little out of sorts with a King of Pentacles, which is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be a little concerned about what? It could be your job, how you feel about your job, how you feel about money. Maybe, you don't have money coming in and you're a little worried about it, or you're in between jobs and you're not sure. You're just not feeling comfortable and secure. Let's see why. And love. So this could be love of a job, love of a person. Maybe you're just not feeling it right now, right? Maybe you're having second thoughts about a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I don't feel that. I feel it's mostly an earth sign, or it's the love of a job that you're not sure you made the right decision about a job. You could have just gotten a new job and you're like, wow, I'm not sure if I really like this job, but I took it because I needed the money. So now the job that you took that you thought you loved becomes a job for a paycheck, which you and I both know does not bode well for long term. Okay? So that was for Sag. So be mindful of that. If you are Saggies, if you're one of those Saggies that right now you're kind of weighing, what job you're going to get or choose, because the Two of Swords is you're choosing as well. Choose a job that you love, not the job, because that could be why the King of Pentacles is reversed and the Page of Cups is reversed. You have to love what you're doing, and that could be the decision that you're making for a job decision. Always make it for and with your heart. Okay. Capricorn, don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun on something, because the cards were jumping, right? Okay. So we have the Emperor with the Seven of Wands. And I think I said Emperor before, but that was the Magician. Anyway, it was said the way it was supposed to be said. That's all I can say about that. All right. So we have, you're sticking up for yourself. You're in your own power. If people are coming at you, Capricorn, you're like, no, not happening. What is it that you're needing to stick up for yourself about? Let's see if Spirit can tell us what it is. Oh, it's in love. You're sticking up for a loved one. You feel really strong and empowered with someone that you're already with, connected with. And whoever comes at you and says, oh, well, you're with the wrong person, or you don't know what you're doing, or, I don't see you with this person. Well, you're going to stand up for them and say, too bad, so sad. I'm sticking up for my love, the love of my life, the love that I want. If you are not already paired up, Capricorn, a love is coming and you don't care who knows, because you're empowered. You're taking the reins. You're finally taking the reins to go for it. Nice, Capricorn. Right? What is it? The things we do for love, Capricorn. Good for you. No one should tell you anything. If that's what you want, if that's that person that you're looking for and or with or is coming in, that person is a past life relationship where you're going to feel very comfortable with that person. Or you are already with that person and you don't care, who knows it and what they think. Okay. I had to take a breath on Aquarius. Aquarius. Two of Wands reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. You're looking at the future and walking away from the past, right? What in love didn't work out, you're now ready to soar and start anew. We have the sun and the moon. Interesting, the sun and the moon here as well as here. So our Heavenly Father and Mother are watching over you in your next step, your next journey. You're not going to be sad any longer about what you had to walk away from, Aquarius. It's no longer, you're healing. Okay. Aquarius, you're healing from a relationship. Look, and now the stars came out, right? Sun, moon, and stars. I know that you see this as just the sun, but for me, it's the sun and the moon, because it's the opposite side of the sun is the moon. Just saying. That's why they're always in the sky together, right? Okay. The moon, the stars, and the sun have your back, Aquarius. So as you start to soar to a new direction, and I say soar, why? Because I want you to believe in yourself. That's why. I don't want you to harbor anything else. And here, the moons are here. 2 moons. And the full moon's coming. And 2 more days? A full moon? So, you're going to start feeling much better. And, oh my gosh, yes. Spirit just told me, full moon in Aquarius. Hello. That's going to be your horizon. That's your horizon with the 2 of Wands, where you meet someone or you start a new relationship. after you've healed from another. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Because, you know, I forgot about the moon cycles and the full moons in Aquarius. Hello. Beautiful. Which leads us to Pisces. One more thing for Aquarius. Hold on. Spirit's saying. The way that you look at yourself, Aquarius, is what you're going to attract in another. So how about changing it up and finding someone completely different than what you've been dealing with past 8 people that you were with? Or, yeah, your last few relationships. Let's find someone that we really vibe with that's completely different than what you've chosen in the past. Yes? That's it. All right, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Pisces, what are we talking about? Hold on. Pisces, it's what about the love I have, right? Love of children, love of self, celebration, 3 of Cups. What are we celebrating? Ooh, 3. Ooh, I love it. We are celebrating children, family, what it means to have the blessings of a family, right? We love our children, Pisces. It's all about your children. It's all about how you raise your children also. You're celebrating freedom also from children. Some of your kids have already grown up, right? Here they're kids and now they're grown up. Some of your kids can fend for themselves. So you're like celebrating that you did a good job. And you should, by the way. It's not easy. It's the hardest job that there is to take care of your children, is to raise a child. The most important job is to be a mother and or a father. And that's right here. And let no one tell you otherwise. Pisces. All right, we'll take the last 2. See, look at soaring. I'm free. Some of you, your kids have already grown and they're moving out, right? And how do you feel about that? Are you happy? This is celebratory. So I'm emotionally feeling really happy because my kids turned out really good. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling free. I have more freedom. Not because they moved out, but I have more freedom now to do things because as some of them have moved out, others have grown up and are responsible for themselves. The end of worrying about your kids, right? Some of your kids, Pisces, have moved to different locations everywhere in, you know, wherever. They're located in different areas, right? So that is nice because that gives you a chance to travel and go to different places as well. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really good and really probably the best you have ever felt about how brilliant your kids have turned out. I think it's great. You've done a good job. You've done a really good job. Okay, so on that note, let me do one. Okay, I'm going to do one card. I'm just being guided to do one card from the Rumi deck. This is my favorite deck. Let's do a collective for everyone for the weekend, okay? Let's get through this together. I want to also thank those who have been writing me about, you guys are also, there are some people who are also moving. And so you know, I feel good because I'm not the only one, right? Going through this massive transition. Okay. And it's good for me. Divine discontent, which is not the discontent of the divine. Let's read it real quick. It's a number 12, which is a master number, right? 12 is also about realizing, and I know I just heard the 12 days of Christmas. So let me read this to you real quick. There is a sense within you, perhaps quite obvious to your conscious mind, or perhaps only dimly registered as an unnameable underlying sense of anxiety that something in your life is not quite right. It may be the sense, even amongst so much gratitude, of a yearning yet to be met, a longing yet to be fulfilled and satisfied. So this is the pain of the awakening heart. The heart is capable of bliss and ecstatic reverence for the sheer beauty and wonder of creation. Yet, as the heart matures, there's a process of deep, passionate longing that awakens for the divine. It is the impatience, so true, for the cares of the great lover, for the presence of the divine to come to you. And over time, that longing will grow from a mild inner sense of incompleteness, needing to become whole. So we question, where is our beloved? Cries the awakening heart. I call for my beloved, and yet I am here, still waiting. I can't stand this any longer. As devotion grows and passion for the divine intensifies, so too does the yearning. So much so that it may come as a feeling of your heart's breaking for the divine. Or perhaps you're not quite there yet. Your heart is attached to smaller gods, such as status, job, your lover, your body looking a certain way, or being able to live your life in a particular way. These smaller gods are not necessarily an issue, yet you have drawn this oracle card for you to know that the divine wants to draw you closer. And sometimes that means we will have the meanger meal wrestled from our hand, which means a lesser meal, like instead of filet, we will settle for the sirloin steak, so to speak, because we know that the feast that we are engaging upon could be far more delectable and grand, meaning don't settle for less. The divine is a fiercely possessive lover. If there is a face of another beloved, yet you're longing for the divine embrace, and if you can't see who that is, you are being given a time now where something will be turned into and done by heaven. So, which means don't be impatient, it's coming, right? All right, so the last part of it is don't be scared, and everything is as it should be. I have you in my sights, though you may not know it yet. I'm holding a loaf of fresh bread, hot from the kitchen of the Creator, hoping to entice you with its scent, tempting you to follow towards something far more substantial. So here's the thing. This card, Divine Discontent, it's a master number telling us not to settle for anything less than the best, and that we all deserve that in our lives. And the discontent is believing that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve it, that we're going to settle for something less than what we really want, which we've always done in the past. Try to remember this card for each one of us who believes at one point that you can't have that fresh, hot piece of bread from the oven of what it is the passion within you. Believe that you deserve everything that is the best that you're going to attract. And don't settle for less because of status, money, fame, power, hunger, and fear, amongst the most that holds us back. Fear weakens the mind. The mind is the fear that weakens the soul. Have a great weekend, and I'm here for you.